Welcome to the 2023 Landfolio User Conference here in beautiful Cape Town. Honourable Ministers, senior government officials, delegates and friends, it's great to have you back here. I know a lot of you have been in Cape Town this week, but some of you have travelled from far and wide, so really do appreciate it. This is obviously our first user conference since the COVID pandemic, and we are expecting some more people. We've got about 180 registered, but we've elected to start the proceedings. I know that various people have got timelines, so we will be having people join us as we go through the morning. Our agenda is jam-packed. You'll have received the agenda in front of you, so I'll keep my introduction as brief as possible. But just with some housekeeping rules, phones to silent. At the bottom of the slide, there's the Wi-Fi credentials if you need to access the Wi-Fi. Washrooms behind and to the right and left. Coffee and lunch is served in the next terrace room to the right-hand side. Evacuation, don't use the lifts and meet in the outside area. And after this first session, we're all going to get together and have a group photograph, as is our tradition. So as I said, people have travelled far and wide to get here. We've got 31 different countries represented. We really appreciate your commitment and enthusiasm, and look forward to hearing about your efforts to provide sustainable land management solutions within your various organisations. Since we last met, we've continued to add a diverse group of high-profile users to the Landfolio platform across government and the private sector. So we're a strong and thriving business. But we don't operate alone. We're not an island, and we really depend and appreciate our network of experienced partners to design, implement, and support our projects. I'm happy to have 6 of our partners here today. Group Re Technologies, our partner in Zimbabwe, Syntex Technologies from Namibia, Esri South Africa and Optron, our partners here in South Africa, Ocean Geo, our partner in Angola, and the Gold Pyramid Group, our partner in Egypt. We really do appreciate your support along the way. So we are a global business. This is our user community. We really do have users pretty much in all parts of the world today. And looking forward, this is a map, and it isn't too dissimilar to the previous one. This is our pipeline of opportunities. This is where we are talking to potential new clients. And as we've grown, our clients have expanded out, and so has our product, and so we now address in the commercial sector mining, which was our original bedrock. We also provide solutions in the forestry, oil and gas and renewables sector, and in the government space outside of the mining cadastre, which again was our original starting point. We now provide solutions into the state lands and into the cadastre and registry markets. If we look at the split of these different markets to our revenue, you'll see that the commercial mining makes up 38% of our revenue. This is our revenue over the last 10 to 12 years, so it's aggregate graph. The government mining makes up about 25%, and then cadastre and registry about 21%, with state lands, oil and gas and forestry making up the rest. If we look at the sales by geography, Africa is still our bedrock. About 34% of our revenue comes from Africa. North America, 21%. The Caribbean, where we're very strong in cadastre and registry solutions, comes in at about 15%. Latin America, about 13%, and then Australia 10%, and the rest of the world. So that gives you a feel for our geographic spread. Excuse me. But if we look at some fun facts about the business, so our commercial mining sector, 7 of the top 10 mining companies use Landfolio to manage their mineral rights and commercial agreements worldwide. Cadastre and registry, we've got 20 national and state governments using Landfolio to manage their land rights. In the oil and gas, where we've really been able to have success in Australia, 2 out of the top 3 oil and gas players in Australia use Landfolio to manage their compliance. Mining Cadastre, we now have 22 national governments using Landfolio, and 8 of these are in the process of implementing e-government portals, which is obviously the next generation. The state lands, and that's for people in South Africa, it's a bit foreign, but Landfolio is now used by state governments in Australia, Canada, and United States to manage state-owned land, all of the lease agreements around state-owned land. And the most important thing, we've been doing this for 20 years. We've been implementing Landfolio. We started with our first client in Mozambique 20 years ago. We now support over 150 implementations with thousands of users, and we welcome any new potential users in the floor today to our family. What we like to do with each conference is have a keynote speaker. And we are absolutely privileged today to have the Minister of Mines from Botswana to give us a keynote. Botswana has been a very important, obviously very important mining jurisdiction, but a very important jurisdiction in Africa for being known as a well-managed jurisdiction with good regulations, good laws that are well applied. And so when other countries benchmark themselves, particularly in the African context, they always benchmark themselves against Botswana. It's great that Botswana, during the course of last year, has come on board with the Landfolio platform, implemented a online mining cadastre system, and I'm going to hand over to Minister Moagi to talk to us about it. Thank you, sir.